Okay, welcome back. Last time we had a xenomorph attack in New Atlantis. We'd met the president of the United Colonies. Tried to convince her that the xenomorphs were a threat. She wasn't buying it. And then when they attacked, she now agrees.
Yes?
So I'm gonna get access to
Another day?
the archives. I'm gonna be able to get some information.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
Yes? What?
Chief Yassine, these orders can't be... Yes. Yes, sir. Consider it done. That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you
Your
were
hair is dumb.
instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude.
I was also told the President wants us to get you into the Armistice archives ASAP. So, we've got no time to waste. You know what the archives are, correct?
Yes.
Someone paid attention in current events. So, then you also know that it was originally managed by the 3 major galactic players. Access to the archives is only granted in cases of dire emergency, and requires a one-time use code from each of the 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun.
Now, the UC is already on board, so that means we'll need to convince 2 people. The ambassadors of the Freestar Collective and House Varun to hand over their codes.
I haven't
Get
done
them
anything with
both
House
and
Varun
you'll have
yet.
your data. But that's a lot easier said than done.
I couldn't agree more. However, both ambassadors have reasons they won't, or can't, work with us. Now, I'll provide guidance on how we believe you can acquire each code.
Just
but
running around with a
ultimately,
dislocated
it'll be up
limb.
to you to get them both to cooperate.
And I do mean cooperate. Threats and violence are off the table here. Though that doesn't mean we can't get creative.
But it does mean we need to get you up to speed on who you're dealing with. Who do you want to start with? Ambassador Radcliffe of Freestar, or Ambassador Balmore of House Varun?
Let's do House Varun because I've done nothing with them.
Balmore's a challenge.
When the rest of House Varun retreated into seclusion shortly after the signing of the armistice, Balmore stayed here.
He's since lent his support to a small number of archival requests, so there's real hope he might again. Though claiming to know how a member of House Varun thinks is a quick way to earn yourself a psych eval.
Yes, just like us. How magnanimous of you.
Of course, but there is another wrinkle. We're not 100%
Andrea's
sure
not telling me
Balmore's actually
something.
still alive. His public appearances were always rare, but it's been several years now since he last poked his head out. Scans of the facility show life signs, but not the kind we were expecting.
Your task is
Terrormorphs?
to find him and kindly but firmly remind him of his duties under the armistice.
The Varun delegation brought more than a few of their native flora with them when they set up in the embassy. It seems those plants have been allowed to flourish, making it hard for us to verify what's flora and what's ambassador. The embassy is still legally House Varun's sovereign territory, so we're not technically permitted inside. We've snuck in the occasional spy, of course, but the ambassador has proven more evasive than you'd expect for a man of his age.
Dude got eaten by a plant,
But
right?
we're quite sure he hasn't left the city. The man stands out. I have no doubt.
Now, the embassy front door isn't an option, but our spies have stated there's a side entrance that should allow you access. Here, this device should get you all the way down to the embassy interior. Once you're inside, though, finding the ambassador is going to be up to you. And fair warning, we received a report that alarms might have been tripped inside the embassy during the attacks. Watch out for automated security in there.
I have to keep talking to you?
Would you like to Ah, the good Ambassador Radcliffe. She's a veteran of the Colony War, and her only goal in life is to make ours miserable.
It sounds as though I will enjoy this.
Now, officially, our office is suggesting you try and negotiate with her.
Use your experiences as a member of the military and with the threat we're facing to convince her to lend her support.
I can be
Who
convincing.
knows? Maybe that'll work. Stranger things have happened. But my suspicion is we're going to have to rely on other tools to get her code. Huh. Well, if that's the case, I'll wait to be pleasantly surprised. But we do have one item up our sleeve. UC Intelligence has a recording device planted in the ambassador's living quarters, which we suspect you can use to your advantage.
But getting caught trespassing is a quick way to land yourself in an embassy holding cell.
So, if you are going to try and access the device, you're going to need to find a way in there without being seen.
So it's a whole lot of sneaky
Report
sneaks.
suggests there's a disgruntled staff member you might be able to pump for intel. Maybe even convince to work with you.
Yes, many. Don't steal anything. Don't get caught anywhere you're not supposed to. Absolutely do not harm anyone. If something goes wrong, we'll do our best to smooth things over, but I can't make any promises.
Name's Cameron Long. He's younger than Ratcliffe, bears less of a grudge towards the UC. He works closely with the ambassador, making him a promising source for information on the ins and outs of embassy life, and someone who very likely hates her guts. All right. Here, your diplomatic ID. I'll give them a heads up, you're on your way.
I mean, I am a freestyle ranger.
Now, if you have additional questions or require clearance for a new approach we haven't already discussed, don't hesitate to ask. I'd suggest you start with Ambassador Radcliffe. Approach her while the attack is still fresh in her and her staff's mind. Be smart out there, Captain.
Hello.
Hello.
Ah, Captain. Congratulations on joining the ranks of the Vanguard.
Okay.
Please stand back.
Alright, so here's the embassy. Oh, the nicest building in all of Sovereign.
Before I can set foot in there. Like, you gotta be kidding me. It's plumbing, not a peace treaty. It could cause an incident.
Ah, yes. They build a monument to the people
Sovereign
who
for
lost,
East Star Collective
but not
territory.
to
I'm
the
trying to
king.
find out if this is like a real thing that's
Chance
happening
for
here.
more red tape from the great UC. Always something to fix in New Atlantis. Never fails to remind you it's one of the oldest cities in the galaxy.
I thought that was going to lead somewhere. That was like a real
I can't
deal
help but notice
conversation.
that the Colony War Memorial is in direct line of sight of this embassy. I suspect that was very much a move.
That's kind of a dick move, huh?
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby.
I wonder how many times one side or the other has threatened to close this embassy down over the years.
As in more than one? All that security and they still can't protect their own space. Do you see it ever fails to disappoint?
Just leave. Just leave. You know you wanna. Here, I'll get the door. No. Why am I having such a hard time with this one? Jeez. Really? There's fuck all in here? Yikes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Of course, I would have no digipicks now.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment? Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said
Yeah.
you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants Terrormorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
Oh.
I was afraid of that. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit
She's
wasting
gonna
my
play
time
hardball.
and yours, and go. You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me. Understood. I'm listening. I suppose you're right. Our job and our responsibility. Preventing more deaths is precisely what I'm trying to do by keeping the archives sealed. It's possible I might be letting my history cloud my judgment. Possibly.
Possibly.
There's a lot of scared people out there right now.
Yeah, you could.
And I could do something about it. Well, Captain, you make some good points. But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited. You can only take out the items related to stopping these Terrormorphs. The monitors will make sure of it. You go in once, you get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight. Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement?
I don't think I'm gonna go back. I'm just gonna
Excellent.
agree to that.
Follow me.
Where are you going? Just a little push. Go that way. Okay then. Do I need to leave and come back? She on the move? She's on the move. Nice.
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. Code generator's just this way. Here, I'll reach out to Deputy McIntyre. We'll coordinate the necessary oversights. Two unlikely allies, I guess.
I mean, is it unlikely you have an embassy on our planet? Before I do that, I want to see if the Trade Authority has some digipics. Where is that Trade Authority in here? Not this way?
I hope I can pull this off.
The Trade Authority has access. Of course, of course.
I hate this lady so much.
If you need anything else, you know where to find us.
I sure do. Sneaky, sneaky. This place does look a little run down. Well, that doesn't sound sketchy at all.
This is certainly different than anything else in New Atlantis.
Seriously?
And it seems this tree has decided it now owns this place.
This tree has taken over, huh? Well, that's scary as fuck. Sound in here is a little buggy. Are these like frozen people? How does one get in there?
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
This is all a little weird and creepy. I gotta sneeze. Ugh. I don't want to waste all my digipicks. What if I find something juicy that I want? So I'm supposed to be downstairs. That's not Andrea. Demons in the basement, huh? Okay. Here goes nothing. Was that it? There's a key for that one.
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
Yeah, I'm a steal. I don't even care.
Error. Biometric key required.
Okay, don't F this up. What do we have? This one and a single. Right? And then the next row looks like we want to do this one and this one. Okay. Third row is going to be this one. I was already using this one, right? I could do this one in a single. And then I go with that. Oh no, that doesn't work. Oh yeah, that one. And we're definitely popping this one and this one. Okay, don't screw around here. We got woo.
And succeed at that before we are discovered.
Nailed it. Sorry, I was just taking a breather in your kitchen there.
Introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Eh? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack, then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly? Is that right, huh? I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment. You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door, hmm? And the broadcast spoke of Terrormorphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code. So the UC requires information.
This guy's smarter than he lets on.
On Terrormorphs, presumably, hmm? Do I see this all clearly? The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives.
Yes.
Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there.
Sure is logical,
But
Spock.
if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement. For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy, with little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House
I can do
Varun's
that.
legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
You have mine as well, for what that is worth.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
Yeah, hook it up. He's like, hey, did you steal all my shit?
Let's hope it still works.
How come the bowl isn't theft? What's your code? What's your code?
Let it be used for good.
Is there a faster way out of this shithole? Open the door for me. No. So somewhere there's a storeroom keycard that... I have lots of stolen stuff, don't I? Well, shit. Uh-oh. Don't need to be walking around with that. This could be bad. Where's Buddy's storeroom keycard? I bet it's on another floor somewhere. The only good thing is I don't think I'm gonna get arrested down here. But
Will we all be so lucky next time the archives need to be accessed? Something to think on.
just because he's already caught me doesn't mean I can't pickpocket him again, no? No storeroom keycard. Out and about in here. I really want to find that. I think I'm going to start with upstairs. One of these desks has it, maybe? Hmm. And see, I don't know if it's actually here. She freaked me out. She was all stealthy there. I haven't seen anything that looks like a key card. Can't open that one. Curious. Nothing in there. Okay. Check this maybe.
How quickly can you get that done?
Not what I was looking for, but nonetheless. Hmm. Okay, I gotta save in case there's cops waiting for me as soon as I go down. Excuse me. Don't arrest me. No, I don't know where there's a bounty board. I think I can do this. There's one at the cafe, right? What?
Yes? What?
So they're not trying to arrest me, that's good. Maybe I can offload this shit before it's a problem. I just gotta get past these two.
Yeah? People joke. Say the thing about the trade business? Be my guest.
Take all that shit off my hands. Take that. Anything in the starship that I need to dump? Feel like I could dump just about anything here. What am I carrying with me? I got a couple Beast Hunters Advanced Shock Troop Spacesuit. Look at that. That's huge. I don't know which one I have on. It kind of looks like I have none of them on. Okay. Now I want to buy back the gun. Yeah, I don't need the helmet. It sucks.
It's some kind of celestial being.
The Trade Authority appreciates your visit.
Is it real? Hell if I know. But they think it is, and that makes them dangerous.
The Trade Authority does quite well for itself down here. And clearly they share little of the credits they make.
Smart move.
After that business with the terror.
Oh, I had a bunch of resources that were stolen. Oh well. Still got a hole in the floor?
Oh! Need a moment to walk that off?
I'm good. I'm good. Alright, let's go give this lady the codes. That was weird.
Hey.
Hi.
Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? We're all in agreement. You saved him. You Vanguard really do take that above and beyond thing seriously, don't you? Fine work. And now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Okay. Head down to the archives. want to put on that spacesuit, right? And it was a different pack. Oh, that was packs in my ship. Gotcha. No, this one's better. Arm Assist Archives. And we will search these archives next time. Thanks a lot for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace. Thanks.